All right, we in Greenwich Village. Let's go. So over by Greenwich Village, we have a lot of nice buildings. The M102 just dropped me off here. Last stop. Technically, the bus goes back to Harlem 147. This is the. So as you can see, we are at Cooper Square, right? So my shots are good. We're here at East Village, Cooper Square. As you can see, set my camera out. All right. Right over here is where the M102 stops. Right? Next block is 2nd Avenue over that side. As you can see, tilted. Right? Walk into the park now. And this business is about making money. Teaching you histories about Manhattan and Harlem. We first the first stop we did was Harlem, and now we went in Harlem. We drove down Harlem on the bus and then back to Green Village. So this is my end and my destination, and I did this in 10 minutes. That's a good deal. All right. About filmmaking. It's about the ability to shine on building up your characteristic style. So as you can see, we over by East Village, and 2nd Avenue is the next block down, and the Lower Manhattan, the Lansing Street is that way. So I could walk it. Thank God I'm walking it. All right. So let's go. Let's get on. Making money. Let's hit it. Let's make some money. Yeah. All right. So East Village is this is the history of East Village. East Village was created by a young back in the 1900s, 1990s, the early 1900s. They had these streets were not here. It was mostly like horses and certain type of buildings that was around this area. It been here for years, and then they changed it up from 1900s to now. When you learn back in the 1900s, it's about film history. It's about the basic of film history and the structure of film history and how history makes things happen. That precinct is the 5th precinct. Those are the police officers that roll down the block is the 5th precinct. The 5th precinct is down that way. Let's hit it. Trying to cross the street and I ain't getting the street crossing. All right. Back on my history. Let me roll. See? Oh, the car ain't caught. Oh. Oops. I ain't trying to get hit. Let me cross the street. So we at right here. So the basic of being a filmmaker is about understanding the basic of history. And this is what I teach my trainees about history. Film history is about, I took film history when I first did training for filmmaking. First time doing it, and took film history, and I learned a lot from the area where a teacher taught me the area that we learned about film history. Um, East Village was created by East Village was created in back in the 1800s, 1900s. 1800s were different because you have these buildings that were in here. All these buildings that were here, like as you can see, all these buildings that were built, they weren't here, right? So you're learning about the history of filmmaking. So these buildings, like right here on Second Avenue, it wasn't here before. And when you build up your filmmaking and build up, you understand history of it.
I'm obsessed at that moment.
The history of it is that this was ability to you to learn and how to hear. So right here, St. George Academy has been here from since 1968, and this building has been here for years. Right across the street from me is the New Crane Museum. As you can see, the New Crane Museum, it teaches you about New Crane, and the tickets are not free. You have to pay to get in. That's the Museum of New Crane. You can't film in the Museum of New Crane, but you could actually shoot around it. So as you can see, I'm gonna tilt my camera. There. All right. Right now I'm walking to Delancey Street because I'm closer to where I'm at, so it's not that far walk. So I'm gonna walk it. Go ahead, go ahead. So today assignment was from starting from the 3 train line and ended at the M101 102 line. And it was an experience, you learn experience. I took the bus from here to South Ferry. I took the bus from here from West 145th Street to East 6th Street. So you learn a lot from filmmaking. You learn a lot from that. I said South Ferry, my fault. Lord, I don't know what the hell I just said South Ferry. Man. I don't know what the hell I said South Ferry. Y'all could have correct me. All right. So we're back on 2nd Avenue.